Oral English teaching. Summarizes characteristic of effective listening activities. The share, the material soltage, the authentic text, verb part of the dialogue and monologue. Dialogue and monologue. Listening should be preceded by a schema building or background knowledge. The materials should incorporate the strategies for effective listening. The learner should be given chance to listen to the text for several times and work through increasingly challenging tasks. Learners should know the aims and reason of their listening. The text should activate learners' role in the instruction. The content of the material should be personalized. Technologies in English learning relate to the use of technology in the English learning, draw and village. Content that the use of IT will work best in language learning when it is conceived of and used as an integrated component of a text. They believe that technologies can add value to language learning text when it is used as a tool. 1. Making possible activities that could not be done as easily in the brain-based activities. 2. Allowing the digital media integration. 3. Allowing greater flexibility in terms of the time and place of learning for students and teachers. 4. Allowing to a wide range information access. 5. 5. Allowing for both the products and process of learning focus. Digital stories in oral English teaching. Lambert and the CDS have provided training and assistance to people interested in creating and sharing their personal narratives since the early Center for Digital Storytelling. Further, James R. Couch and Kavita Rao contend that digital storytelling can make use of various techniques including standard storytelling, audio and video recording, multimedia publication, and share media events.
Moreover, technology-based methods that have been applied tend to have advantages for the instructional process. Advantages of instructional process as follows. 1. Attracts students' attention. 2. Involving student production work. 3. Improve the perception of control. Almost all aspects of life, both personal and professional life, take advantage of technology. There are two main beliefs associated with technological growth that support the use of technology in education. Namely, 1. Technology is everywhere and therefore should be in education. And 2. Studies have shown how and where computer-based methods are effective. The 7 elements of digital storytelling. 1. Point of view. Story point of view and the author's perspective. 2. A dramatic question. A question that will be answered by the end of the story. 3. Emotional content. Serious issues that speak to the audience in a personal and powerful way. 4. The gift of your voice. A way to personalize the story to help the audience understand the context. 5. The power of the soundtrack. Music or audio sounds that support the storyline. 6. Economy. Simple put, using just enough content to tell the story without overloading the viewer with too much information. And 7. Hacking. Deals with how slowly or quickly the story progress. Designing digital story. There are some steps in digital storytelling use Movie Maker. Those are as follows. Step 1. Import the picture, audio, and or video and place them in this step. Users can import the files consist of picture, video, or the combination of both. First, click File and import file into a collection or see figure 1. Then choose the files that are needed for the storytelling. The file need will appear in the collection of figure 2. After that, drag the picture and audio and plot it into the timeline. The picture can be arranged by dragging and dropping them into the other place, or see figure 3. The MP3 files for the audio files are easier to use than the WAV. The paths are present in figure 1, 2, 3 below. Step 2. Add the transition, effects, and title or text after all of the files need are drag and drop in the timeline. The transition can be chosen by click collection, then video transition. There are some transition and effect style that can be used. The transition and effect should be dragged in the transition timeline as present in figure 4. The next space to give title of the video, click Tools, then choose Title and Credit as in figure 5 and then decide the title style of the product.
Okay, figure 4 is transition and effect, and figure 5 is adding titles. Add the narration to add more audio narration. Movie Maker can provide users with this opportunity. The computer should have the microphone to give the narration to the product. Click on Timeline or Storyline and click Narrate Timeline. Then start narration as present in figure 6. By clicking the Start Narration button, the computer will record the voice. The maker will write in green when the quality of the voice is good. Figure 6. Adding narration. Publish the project the last step after everything has been added is publishing the project. To publish the result of digital storytelling, click Task, choose Finish Movie, and choose where the movie will be saved in the computer. And this is figure 6, finishing the movie. Okay, for the conclusion is this paper has briefly discussed the digital story in oral English teaching. It starts from the advantage of technologies in English instruction, the digital storytelling, the 7 elements of it, the digital stories in oral English teaching, and designing digital stories. Okay, I think it's done from us today. Forgive for our shortcomings and see you next meeting. Thank you guys.